It remains exciting in the DTM because victory for Paul di Resta in the 9th round of the season at Barcelona allowed him to close up to the championship leader Timo Scheider.
It's coming down more and more, so I think that's the main thing. We have to try, keep pushing. Still a long way to go, 20 points, 2 long races, and it's going to be exciting till the end.
The situation on the starting grid in front of 38,500 spectators at the Circuit de Catalunya, stalwart Bernd Schneider in pole position and Timo Scheider in 2nd place. The other title candidates, di Resta in 3rd, Green 5th and Ekström 6th. After a poor start, Bernd Schneider was 3rd into the first corner behind Scheider and di Resta. Mike Rockenfeller had a good start, moving up from 7th to 5th place. After that, Scheider led just ahead of di Resta, even though the Mercedes-Benz driver got close to the black Audi time and time again and put him under massive pressure. The order didn't change after the first pit stops. The decision came on lap 19. Di Resta managed to overtake Scheider and pulled a gap over him. At that time, local driver Matthias Lauda was already out of the race. The Mercedes-Benz driver survived the collision with Catherine Legg, but had to retire with a technical problem on lap 4, leaving him disappointed. I had a very good start and I was already 12th in the first corner, but my engine had some kind of problem. I hardly had any power on the straights. It also sounded very strange and I was overtaken by everyone. Continuing was useless. Things went differently for Mike Rockenfeller. The driver with the year-old Audi had started 7th and eventually finished an excellent 5th. Today got the result that already announced itself during the weekend. I was fast throughout and I had some luck during the race. However, he only needed this during the first pit stop, but even this little problem couldn't prevent him from scoring his best result of the season so far. The team immediately told me to shake the can off, because as a driver you don't notice it at all. Fortunately, I succeeded at the end of the pit lane. Ralf Schumacher could be happy as well. The former Formula 1 driver started from 16th place and came home 7th. This allowed him to score his 2nd and 3rd championship point at the DTM, following his 8th place at the Nürburgring. Matthias Ekström had started 6th and tried to make his way up by applying the same tactic as at Brands Hatch. This time, however, the late pit stops didn't bring any success. At the end, he became involved in a duel with Jamie Green and overdid it on the final lap in such a way that the stewards decided to exclude him from the race. Without further points, he virtually dropped out of the battle for the title. Jamie Green got a 30 seconds time penalty for the action and is also as good as out of contention for the title. The battle for the title will now be decided between Timo Scheider and Paul di Resta. Every point is important. The difference was that Paul di Resta had 2 sets of new tires, whereas Timo only had 1. Because of that, he didn't have a chance to fight back at the end. But defending his 2nd place was very clever. Like this, the championship remains exciting. We will still see some thrilling races.
Und die Meisterschaft ist dadurch weiterhin spannend geblieben. Aber ich denke, wir werden noch sehr gute und spannende Rennen sehen.
Because of Paul di Resta's victory, it is close again out in front and Mercedes-Benz is feeling well prepared for the final races. Timo is driving very well this year and is hard to beat. However, Paul succeeded today. It is nice to see what a 21-year-old driver is up to. He remains in contention for the title and everything is open.
Weiter im Titelkampf und alles ist offen.
On the podium, di Resta flanked by Timo Scheider and Bernd Schneider. The result of the 9th round of the 2008 DTM season in Barcelona at a glance. 10 points for di Resta, 8 for Scheider, Martin Tomczyk in 4th place. Mike Rockenfeller is the best placed driver with a year-old car, Schumacher is the best placed driver with a year-old Mercedes-Benz. Because of the time penalty, Jamie Green drops back to 8th. Jarvis in 9th, Albers in 10th. Behind them, Winkelhock, Christensen and Engel. All the other drivers weren't classified. In the battle for the title, it looks as follows. Scheider is now only 7 points ahead, 16 and 18 points down respectively. Green and Ekström no longer have a realistic chance of winning the title.